Good morning, everybody. It is an immense pleasure to me to discuss about the molecular basis of inheritance. What is the meaning of inheritance? Inheritance means transfer of character from generation to generation. For example, height character, in case of the plant, it transfer from parents to offspring. So the characters are transferred from one generation to the next generation is called the inheritance. Such inheritance is at the level of molecular basis is called the molecular basis of inheritance. Let us see the different points which are present in this topic are the discovery of DNA, the genetic material as a DNA packaging, DNA replication, protein synthesis, operon concept, human genome project and DNA fingerprinting. Let us see the first point, the discovery of DNA. In 1869, the scientist Friedrich Miescher, who isolated the first crude extract of DNA. For that purpose, he did the experiment. He collected the white blood cells. The white blood cells are the blood corpuscles and defensive in nature. He collected white blood cells from the bandage at the hospital. This bandage was washed with the help of salt solution. Why he used the salt solution? Because of the pus cells, number of pus cells are present in the bandage, and to remove that pus cells from that bandage, he used the salt solution. Again, he used the alkaline solution to wash again the bandage. Due to the alkaline solution, the cell get lysed. Due to the lysis of that cell, nucleus come out. Nucleus contain the nuclein. The nuclein is acidic in nature and high phosphorus content. That's why termed as the nuclein. The nuclein contain two types of the nucleic acids. There are the RNA and DNA. RNA means the ribonucleic acid and DNA means deoxyribonucleic acid. So this is the flow chart for this experiment. First of all, he collected the bandage from the hospital, washed with salt solution, again washed with the alkaline solution. Due to that alkaline solution, cell get lysed, nucleus come out. From the nucleus, again nuclein come out, and nuclein contain the nucleic acid which contain DNA and RNA. Look at here the picture. This is the white blood cells collected from the bandage. Salt solution is used to wash the bandage. Again alkaline solution is used. Cell get lysed, nuclein come out, and nuclein contain nucleic acid. There are two types of the nucleic acid, RNA and DNA. Now the time is for homework. The first question is explain Friedrich Miescher experiment. I would like to discuss the second point is the DNA as a genetic material. In 1928, the Griffith experimented on Diplococcus pneumoniae. Diplococcus pneumoniae is the bacterium which causes the pneumonia to the mammals. That's why he used the Diplococcus pneumoniae and injected to the mice. But there are the two types of the bacterium, smooth bacterium and the rough bacterium. Rough bacterium means here they are the rough and they are non-encapsulated. That means the capsule wall is absent in the bacterium. As well as rough bacterium are the avirulent. A means absent, virulent means non-pathogenic. What is the meaning of non-pathogenic? Non-pathogenic means here whenever the such bacterium enters into the mammal, it did not causes the pneumonia. Then the second type is the smooth bacterium. Here the smooth bacteriums are present. The smooth bacterium are the smooth and they are the encapsulated. That means the capsule wall is present in such bacteria. They are the virulent. What is the meaning of virulent? Virulent means here the bacterium, whenever enters into the mammal, it causes the pneumonia. So he used the rough bacterium and the smooth bacterium and they were injected to the mice. What was happened? Look at here. During this experiment, whenever the Griffith injected the S type of bacterium, S type of bacteriums are the encapsulated and the virulent, which causes the pneumonia whenever it enters into the body. What happened? Whenever it injected to the mice, mice died. Why the mice died? Because whenever the such type of S type of bacterium enters into the body, it penetrates into the body, then it causes the pneumonia and mice died. Then in second case, the non-encapsulated R type of bacterium, they were injected to the mice. The R type of the bacterium are the avirulent. Whenever it injected to the mice, then mice survived. Look at here, the mice jumping here. In both cases, S type, whenever the S type of bacterium injected to the mice, mice died. The mice was survived by the pneumonia and it died. But whenever the R type of bacterium were injected to the mice, mice survived. Why it happened? Because the bacteria, R type of the bacteria are they were avirulent. Then in third case, what he used? He used the heat-killed S type of bacterium. There are two types of the bacterium, S type of bacterium and the R type of bacterium. Here he used the S type of bacterium, but they were heat-killed. And the heat-killed S type of bacterium were injected to the mice. What happened? Look at here. The mice survived. Yes, look at here. Though the S type of bacterium were injected to the mice, mice survived. Why happened here? Because the S type of bacterium were heat-killed. They were heat-killed. That's why here the mice survived. Then in fourth case, he used the mixture of R type of bacterium and here the heat-killed S type of bacterium. R type of bacterium are the avirulent, which did not causes the pneumonia. Heat-killed S type of bacterium are they were virulent, but here they are heat-killed. And due to the heat-killed S type of bacterium, here the mice should be survived. So here the mixture is used. What should be happen here? Think about that. When the mixture is used, mixture of R type of bacterium and the heat-killed S type of bacterium are used. What should be the happen here? Look at here, mouse died. Good morning everybody, how are you? I would like to discuss about the first evidence, DNA as a genetic material. In 1944, Avery McCarty MacLeod purified the protein, RNA and DNA in each test tube. Protein, RNA and DNA are purified from heat-killed S type of bacteria. They poured the rough type of strains in each test tube which contain protein, RNA and DNA. Let me tell that what they observed here. They observed that the rough type of strains remains as it is which contain the protein. R type of strains remains as it is which contain the RNA. But R type of strains were converted into S type of strains which contain the DNA. It indicates that the R type of strains are converted into the S type of strain which contain the DNA, as well as they took the confirmatory test by using the DNAs. They poured the DNAs in the test tube in which R type of strains were converted into S type of strains, and then they observed that S type of strains again converted into R type of strains. From above experiment, they concluded that the DNA was transformed from S strains to R strain. It was proved that the DNA was a transforming principle. The protein RNA was not transformed. That's why the protein RNA was not a transforming principle. But all biologists were not convinced. From above experimenting, they concluded that the DNA was transferred from S strain to the R strain. It was proved that the DNA was a transforming principle. The protein RNA was not transformed, but all biologists were not convinced. Again, Hershey and Chase experimented on the bacteriophage to prove the DNA as a genetic material. The bacteriophage means the virus which infect the bacteria, the virus which engulf the bacteria, the virus which eat up the bacteria is called the bacteriophage. Here there is a simple structure for the bacteriophage. Here the protein coat is present. Centrally the genetic material is present. Then the collar and the tail. So this is the simple structure for the experiment. They took the viruses and a culture on a different culture medium. The culture medium which contain the 35US and the another viruses which grow on a culture medium which contain the 32P. Why they use the 35US and 32P? Because the S means the sulfur and P means the phosphorus. The sulfur which contain in the protein coat and the phosphorus which contain in the genetic material. So to easily identify, they used the 35US and the 32P because they shows the blinking, they shows the radioactivity which containing in which material they having. That's why they used the 35US and the 32P. Then the culture medium which contain the 35US, here this 35US radioactive substance, it enters into the protein coat and the protein coat shows the blinking or the protein coat shows the radioactivity. And 32P, the culture medium which contain the 32P and the virus which grow on a culture medium, they shows the radioactivity in a genetic material instead of that protein coat. So as like this, here they grown the two types of the viruses or the viruses in two types of the culture media. Then such viruses allow to infect the bacteria. After the infection, here the blending takes place, that is the virus infect to that bacteria, this is called the blending, and after that the centrifugation process takes place. The centrifugation, due to the centrifugation, the protein coat and the bacterium, they get separate. That's why here the centrifugation is done. So they observed the two types of the bacterium. The one type of bacterium, here the bacterium which do not show the radioactivity and the bacterium shows the radioactivity. Look at here, the bacterium shows the radioactivity, here the bacterium do not show the radioactivity. Why here the bacterium do not show the radioactivity? Because the protein coat, it gets separate. The protein coat, it remains outside and the genetic material, it enters into the bacteria. The protein coat shows the radioactivity. Protein coat, it shows the radioactivity because such viruses grow on a culture medium which contain the 35US. That is 35US radioactive substance, it enter into the protein coat. But in this case, the bacterium shows the radioactivity because here the bacterium, the genetic material which is a radioactivity in the virus, it enter into that bacterium and that's why the bacteria shows the radioactivity. It is confirmly said that it is to said that the genetic material, it enters into the bacteria, not the protein, it enters into the bacteria. So the genetic material or the transforming principle is the genetic material or the DNA, not the protein. So with the help of this, the Hershey and Chase proved that the DNA as a genetic material. So this is the conclusion that DNA was the transformed from virus to bacteria. Therefore, the transforming material was DNA, not the protein. So every MacLeod and MC-CAR-T experiment, they took the protein, DNA, and RNA. In Hershey and Chase experiment, experimented with the help of bacteriophage, and Griffith experimented on mice with the help of Streptococcus pneumoniae. As like this, with the help of that, the DNA